motho weso me yo go dimisang fa ka tlhamalalo ke Master David ke okay ga ke no sefano ke tlile go tsa dikgang tsotlhe tsa letsatsi ka pa dikgang tseo tsa botlhokwa mo letsatsing le me ga ke no sefano ke na le morare e leng re Phakiso wa ga Moeketsi morare dumela
dumela re koko
morare ke tshepa o siame me re tle go begela fela moreetsi wa Magareng le baagi botlhe bao ba ka tswang bana le kgatlego go utlwa mo dikganyeng tsa tulo e rileng fa go yona me ga re ka tse dingwe motho weso se re tlo go buisanelang ka tsona mo letsatsing le ke ntla ele ya seo bo PK ba ne ba tsweletse fela go nna le kgatlego kapa ba nna le concern around the issue motho weso re fela se re se tletseng kwane ke go buisana ka ntlha ele ya mogwanto wa matsatsi a ka nna marataro kapa a le masupa a fetileng fa one of the concerned members e leng re Phakiso wa ga Moeketsi ga mmogo le ba bang ba ditsala tsa gagwe kapa ba bang ba batho bao ba neng ba le kontsene ba ne ba tsaya kapa ba biditse boagi mo nakong e fetileng mme ntla kgolo fela ne le go tsibogela ntlha e ya gore tota thebolo motho ka ibitsalo ka Setswana gore thebolo ya ditirelo e bokoa mo tulong ya rona re PK o ka re tseleganyetsa fela kapa wa re tsela kgang fela morare gore go diragetseng go tlile jang gore lo iphitlhelelo le maemong a gore jaanong go nako setse fitlile go lekana
just to be honest le wena re koko le baretsi ba ile gore ba mmogo le rona e startile the time I was walking around more location in Aroma, then I saw a lot of people struggling, especially old people, and then also school, and it have tend to be that they no longer have hobbies. Yes. But now the hobbies have turned into pushing a wheelbarrow. And then also the one that made me very angry, let us stand up. I went home and then I found my mother, and then very far. Remember, we don't have pipe to be feeling or go to planting wherever yeah. So she went very far. I don't know where. I couldn't even ask because of it pains me so much for Mona struggler in that way. Operation
yeah.
So because of then when I went to Facebook, I saw a lot of people talking about the but now the thing they were talking but they were not implementing.
Yes.
Then I said, no man, if someone does not take action about this whole thing, let me rather try some action and see my effort so enough is enough. Let me try and do something about this thing.
And yeah, in a short notice, you have posted on Facebook to say, look, we are calling all residents, but baagi botlhe ba tulo ya rona ya Magareng. And mo sebakeng seo sa diura di ka nna ko tlase ga masome a mabedi le bone boagi bile ba tsiboga thata mo ntlheng eo setsong o sa tswa gore bolela ka yone a o itumeletse the turn out kapa ka mokgo baagi ba ileng ba tsibogela ntlha eo ka teng.
Yeah, for me, the turn out. It's just that we were disturbed by the weather. It was a bit rainy that day, and our meeting was very short. We were straight to the point, and a lot of people were coming down. But that meeting only. But unfortunately, the time by ita the recitatory edited Tarahu Wakadi Pontitan Bataho the Racer with regards the quantity John self came over and the meeting on Bataho.
Now, Muntomonga Kabata Potapella Horin Lisa Nale an engagement with either the political head kapa any of Batu kapa the councillors Batu Loyarne Mahar Horin Lisa Nale an engagement with them, and then you decided to just call the community.
Straight to the point. When we were if Lumurut, If you Moruti, I don't have to remind you to preach because of why it's Moruti and the way the is to preach. So I don't have to remind you to preach if you Moruti. So same applies to the councillor and the mayor. I don't have to remind them to come back to the people to explain to them or to It's been quite months since the Saturaria Meti Island or Atwa Modi Lori, which was the backup thing for so long, whereas the Central Vacancy taping will get a backup plan who decided to deliver Metika track. But none of them came back to us to explain why did that thing stop. So I didn't want to go to them and engage the body because of they failed in the first place. So why should I go to them, give another chance in the air? Even if they don't come to the people, but they're usually using Facebook. Yes. They could have just write to Facebook, okay, the reason you no longer see the trucks is because of blah, 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 blah. I don't want to say they should come and lie to us again. But now, I saw it useless for me to go to them and engage in the body. So that's why we are requesting rather the above people to come and explain to us why are we being treated like that. It's such a disrespect for us.
Yeah, no, it is indeed a disrespect to the community. Now, Kicheka Fela Luena, Bra PK, when you decided it is also fair that you send in a memorandum. Can you take us through what was the memorandum all about? And have you guys win in terms of delivering the memorandum?
I won't say that we won because of we not having the outcome of the memorandum. But we did manage to send the memorandum to municipality. One of the points the memorandum is service delivery in general. Yes. And then we also stated the unemployment yes. And then we also state the potholes. Mm. And then we also raised the issue in the graveyard. We paying, I mean, 400 and I don't know how much for the graveyard, but we don't see actually why are we paying that amount, whereas that if you look at the graveyard, you see, because of whenever you engage with the mayor with such things, she'll always tell you that please pay your municipal bills and blah 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 blah. You see.
So are you guys now still waiting for answers to the memorandum, or if motakabotsa gore se le le se kopile alulela atlega mo go sona PK kapa lo sentse lo emetse karabo, and what is the way forward in terms of if they are not answering to your concerns?
Nearly 7 days from the day that we submitted the memorandum. I think it started, I'm not sure, Thursday or Friday. Yeah, Thursday or Friday, but 7 days if Friday, 7 days in Kabihitile. And then if ever there won't be any answer or any progress regarding the memorandum, there's going to be a lot of action. There's going to be a lot of action because we are really tired. It's enough now. Enough is enough.
Now, this is actually the main burning issue. That there's people saying so there shall be action, as you say. Gore a ke matshosetse fela kapa go tla nna le kgatong e le tsayang a go sena karabo e maleba e lo batlang go e utlwa.
Unfortunately, we cannot do things if something like this they used to be much. But now we have learned from the previous leaders, those who tried also to do the same thing that we did. But tse bana se dira ba dirile the very same thing e batho ba bogologolo bana se dira bana ngata maje ba ikisa dithaere, and then they ended up ba neilwe what is this, interdict ko go municipality. So we don't want those things also to happen to our people, because of I personally I don't have money for go bail batho out, but now we following the right procedure to do things. So what's gonna happen, it's gonna be a peaceful march on the 1st of March. We're not going to Zabalaza, throw stones, burning tires, and doing the Tuba Makula. But we also did a promise to South African Police Services that we, as the concerned members, we see you Tuba Makula or also disturbing or harming, but while they are innocent, we're gonna deal with you, because of that's not what we want. We're not actually approving such things, because of the end up at the. And now my policy, they also want us to do this thing because of they like the way they look at them, because of we following the procedure follow.
But I'm worried. I don't think you will be the first people to have such a plan to say, look, we will take care of all the happenings in terms of the plan or actually. Mutakai ba fela gore mona kunye fitileng go na le the concerned leaders, and at the end of the day tax shops were vandalized. Look at our community hall, police station, for instance, the office of the municipality as well. But hopefully that what you are saying is going to stand. I want us to get back to, not get back as such, but to check on you guys have called the committee on the 27th of February. What is this all about?
Okay, for the date of the 27th February, one of the points is just to give you the feedback from the meeting that we attended on Monday, which is today, from the Section 4 meeting. It was regarding the application of the peaceful march.
Okay.
And then that's the feedback that we're going to give them. And then we're just also going to highlight what is that we need to follow when we're having a peaceful march. Remember, our people, they still have that mentality of, so we need to alert people for what is that the do's and don'ts.
Okay. No, Motuetso Refano, Mekibusana le PK Wahamo Ekezi. Nkone, Kibata Ocheka Fela Hore, this peaceful march, does it say to you guys or to all of us, or all the schools should be closed, or is it only going to be for those that can make time?
It's a no for school kids to be part of the peaceful march, because we cannot disturb the school kids. Let them go to school, because of education is very important. They might also be the leaders of tomorrow, but now if we disturb them, we obviously killing the education of Anna. So this peaceful march is for people, but for school kids, we say, please go to school. This is not for you.
Okay. No, I think fair enough. My last question would be, if Seoul is batang sisagrakali, are you still going to say, no, we tried our best and therefore we cannot do anything bigger than what we tried to do?
Morare, I'm gonna tell you straight, we're gonna try our best. We're not going to rest. We're not going to rest up until we get whatever that we want. We're intending to contact also the presidential office, not only local and provincial or district, but we intending to escalate the matter to that's why we involving SABC for a part of this thing, so that they can much more broader. And then we also intending to call DFA also on board. We also trying to check with other the news feed and the social media telling for the whole message relevant. But we're not going to rest up until we get what we want.
I think in one of your Motoka Kitoroka Ibita Warigigi, but that's where you're saying Magareng should rise. Why would you say or put in such a slogan?
For me to put this slogan, we have been sad, we've been struggling, we've been down for such a long. So now it's time for people to rise, to fight for their rights. Because of, water, it's a basic need.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying rise, to fight for your right. It's time for you now to rise and stand up for and fighting for your right. Because of, if you don't do that, it's gonna happen up until it's again. The young ones and the upcoming ones, the same thing. So if ever we don't rise and fight against this thing, it's not gonna change.
Okay. The very last, are you guys saying, or is it going to be approved to say, can the schools stop providing or helping our people with water? Is it okay, or are you saying they can still continue providing water to our people?
The question is very skeptical, because I'm gonna say this would stop, but you know, a Bulaya community, because there are a lot of people struggling with water. And I'm also gonna say, no, they should not stop and give the people meti. But now, a municipality should be on a comfort zone. You see, so that's why I'm saying this question. It's very difficult for me to answer.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
But water is a need. It's a need. But you should also check into if we are going to like this thing the school or the community meeting, which means we say no, Maspala, settle down. We still fine.
Yeah.
We are quite at least the school Baba Shebe.
Yes.
But Nakina Tilo or a school and so necessarily emanate picking and for no, okay. For now, I am.
Yes.
Maybe if they could also follow the 7 days every following, and after 7 days anyway, maybe, but okay, up until community crisis, but now we're gonna stop now.
Exactly.
You see.
Yeah. No, Makihutwile Mkonde. Mutuweso re fetsa fa. Mkonde ke go lebogile thata me re solofela gore batho ba tla go utlwa re ya go leka jalo gore re tsenge mo mafaratlhatlheng re setse re buile ka kopano eo e leng mo letsatsing la ka moso ka ura ya botlhano mo motshegareng mme ke bone fa lo re go na le kopano e nngwe e tla tshwarelwang ko rugby ka ura ya borataro a kry ye ke is just feedback ke go nna ya boagi fela gore no seo re se tlheletseng le thulaganyo ya rona go ya pele ke etseng jana mme ke ne ke re go tswa mo go nna brother PK kapa PK wa ga moeketse ke re ke go leboga morare
go le nna morakoko ke re thank you for le botshotse matsapa gore le nyena le tlo go utla tsibiso tsibugo ya tsibugo gore go iragala mo motsing wa rona we need people like you I say Malemanga Kadira Destination because of some people they scared to based on whatever Sebaka Sitirang mo series Sitiran Senusi. I say Malemang Akayemang Atira whatever series Sitiran Senusi. I say Malemang Akana part ya series Sitiran Senusi. Rekolemu Kilera.
Motuweso go tswa mo go nna Mr. David KOK mo go rona fa re ne re go na dikgantse tsa tulo ya rona ya Magareng mme go fitlhela gape re kopana mo nakong e tlang a ine kagiso. Thank you.